55 gallons goldfish. And I'm going to show you how I cycled a 10-gallon tank. Making a video.
Are we stopped? We're going to do the boogle dance video?
No. Come on, Jay. Puppy. Say hello to YouTube, JJ. You're famous. JJ, look what I got. Sit. Good boy. He doesn't like the camera. For some reason, he's afraid of cameras. Haven't figured it out yet. But anyways, here is my 10-gallon tropical community aquarium. As you can see, I have a timer going right there. The 5 minutes is up. So let's stop that. Let's clear that out. And let's take a look at, I already did a nitrate test and it was at 20 to, wouldn't say it was quite 40, I would say somewhere between 20 and 30 ppm of nitrates. But here's the ammonia. I'm going to set the camera down really fast. Try to get somewhere that's got good lighting. 1 second. Try to set this up for you so you can see. There you have it. 0 amounts of ammonia. Okay. This tank has been running since, let's see, 5 days, and now I'll show you how I did it. And there is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fish in that 10-gallon tank altogether. Those Maramo moss balls, I brought those from the downstairs tank. I took some of the gravel out of the downstairs tank that you seen earlier and placed it underneath this gravel. Not a lot, maybe like 2 big handfuls. And here's some of my filter media. I really didn't want to cut it up and put it in that filter, and that won't fit into that. So I just stuck it right there against the glass near the new filter. Also, I don't know if this has played any role in it. Let's look down here in the goodie drawer. I did use some of this. Not a lot. There's still maybe a half a bottle left. Each time I added a fish, I put some of that stuff in there to, I guess, help boost start the biological filter. For newcomers to fish tanks, really do your research on the nitrogen cycle. It's a little complex. It's just a cycle that needs and does happen in every fish aquarium, and if you're not prepared for it, and if you're not educated about this cycle, you're going to run into problems, and you're going to run into your fish dying. The first tank that you've seen downstairs, I did a fishless cycle on that aquarium, and I was able to find some 100% pure ammonia, and I added that to my fish tank and kept on and kept doing my ammonia tests and nitrites and nitrates tests on the tank downstairs, and that probably took about 4 weeks. But the thing that I liked about doing the fishless cycle is I was able to put just large amounts of ammonia into the tank. So when the tank was cycled, I had that biological filter set up to handle a huge amount of ammonia. So instead of, being only able to add one fish, per week, I dropped, well, the first time I put a fish in there, I did only put one fish, and then I started doubling up after that until it got fully stocked. Like I said, if you're new to aquariums, do your research on the nitrogen cycle. Pretty much, you're setting up a system for these creatures to live in. These fish, they don't have to worry about that in their natural habitat because the water levels are so great. They don't really have to worry about spikes of ammonia and stuff like that, and plus they got the best filtration in the world when they're in their natural habitat. So pretty much you put a fish in the tank, you feed the fish food, some of the food gets uneaten, some of the food gets eaten, the fish digests it and poops it out, and that waste puts off ammonia. If your tank's not cycled, the ammonia won't convert to nitrite, and if it's not cycled, it won't convert after that to nitrate. So it's very simple. What you're doing is you're building up beneficial nitrifying bacteria, which will convert this ammonia to a less toxic nitrate. Nitrates are toxic at high levels, but it's the ending phase of the nitrogen cycle. If you're setting up a tank and you're still getting readings of a little bit of ammonia, a little bit of nitrate, and a little bit of nitrite, what happened with me downstairs when I was doing that tank, that's how it was going for me. I still was getting a little ammonia, I still was getting a little nitrite, and I had about 5 ppm of nitrates coming up on my test, and then I started getting 0 levels of ammonia, and I was like, alright, we're getting cycled. But then I had a high peak of nitrites, and that's also a sign that you're getting close to the ending phase of the nitrogen cycle. Once you get that nitrite peak, all you have to do is wait for those nitrates to reproduce, or however you want to put it, to catch up to handle that load. If you're just now getting your tank cycled, only add 1 fish per week. That way you're giving your fish aquarium, you're giving a biological filter to keep up with the bio load, so you don't want to overload it. Just keep that in mind. But anyways, that's all I did, and I hate to say it, but it was almost like a instant cycle. Now, that tank downstairs has been up and running for over a year, so it's it's an established tank with plenty of beneficial bacteria in it, and this is only a 10-gallon aquarium. So I hope this video helped. If you have any questions about aquariums, if you have any tips for me, please let me know. I'm sort of new to guppies, so I know platies and danios and gourmets, or whatever, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, and swordtails and stuff like that can go with them. Pretty much, I think, I'm not sure, there he is, the little guy in the back, the yellow and black one. I think he's a bumblebee platy, I think is what they called him. But there it is. Like I said, that tank has been up and running 4 or 5 days, and I was getting small traces of ammonia there for a while, and not anymore the past 2 days. So I think it's completely cycled, and if anything changes, I'll be sure to update it with another video. Thanks.